What's going on, guys? Welcome to another segment of the barbecue. We're back. We're doing a weekly recap of everything that went on in the sports world this week. Let's start off with some baseball. DP. Who you got in the AL East?
In the AL East? I'm looking right now. Not the Yankees. Orioles. I love what the Orioles are doing because they're kind of like the Pirates of the AL. They're never good. They always suck. But they're coming out just swinging this year, man. So I'd say, the Orioles. But I like the Rays too, man. With the Rays, being from Florida, they've been really good recently. They have key players on their team. So, those two are the front runners right now. But either one, I think they'll both make the postseason. But as far as winning the division, I'm going to take the Orioles.
Yeah. You can never count out the Rays just because how they've been the past 4 years now, which makes no sense because they have one of the still the lowest payrolls in the league. Pirates, take some notes, please. No, I love the fact that the two big name in that conference are not in the running really this year. They still are. They're all over 500, which is still insane considering the AL Central. The only one team over 500 now by one game. But the fact that the Yankees and the Red Sox are not in it at all basically this year, and it's basically the Blue Jays, the Orioles, and the Rays. I like to see the Orioles win just so bad for so long. They just it's gonna prove. It just proves that rebuilds it does take some time. But they're finally not selling. Their whole team's all under 25 for the most. So it's a fun team.
Should be interesting for the future. I just enjoy seeing the Yankees at the bottom. I feel like the Yankees and the Red Sox get a lot of hate. The Yankees, I understand. The Red Sox, though, I don't know. I've kind of always had a soft spot for the Red Sox. And I think it's because MVP baseball, Manny Ramirez, and Poppy, when they came back from down being 3-0 that one year to win the World Series, that team was sick.
Yeah, no, it was.
The Red Sox.
It was fun. That team was fun too because that was the team that broke the curse. So it's that was a history team, It's just they're just the bigger market team. So it's nice to see the smaller market teams get some recognition.
Definitely.
I said, I don't really have a ill will towards Red Sox either, but the Yankees I just hate just because they buy everybody all the time.
It's annoying.
Yeah. So, but yeah, going down to the AL Central. The Twins finally have a team over 500. The Twins are over 500. That division is pretty terrible. It's pretty much just between the Twins and the Guardians of Cleveland. I'm gonna say Cleveland's gonna come in that division though.
Cleveland?
Yeah,
I like Cleveland. I've always liked Cleveland too. That division just sucks. In general, the White Sox are bad. The Twins. They're going to be the Twins or the Guardians or Indians, whatever you want to call them. I still call them the Indians. But if I had one, I think the Twins are going to take it, dude.
Yeah. I'm happy a little biased. Shout out Tristan McKenzie.
Bring back
Hawkins. Killing it this year for the Guardians. No, yeah, I just think the Indians just have a more complete team. I know that the Twins will have a great pitching rotation. The Guardians have a great pitching rotation, but I feel like with Ramirez, I feel like they just got a better offense all around. Yeah. It's just not clicking right.
Yeah, that happens. That's baseball. It's all up and down. So never really know till like August, September how it's gonna pan out anyway. So
Yeah.
getting close. We're getting
I
close.
mean, well, we got 2 more months
Yeah,
until people really start paying attention.
it's true.
But then, yeah, in the AL West, we got a battle between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Pretty much the only two teams in there. I mean, the Angels and the Mariners could make a little comeback, but I think the Angels need to make some moves. I do like the Mariners, but I think with the Rangers getting Max Scherzer, that's huge for him. You can never count out the Astros. They just won the World Series last year. They're always in the running every year. Who do you got?
I think we're gonna have 3 playoff teams coming out of that division. So
You think you got 3 playoff teams out of there instead of out of the AL East?
Yeah, because I think it's gonna be the Rangers, the Astros, and then the Mariners are gonna get hot.
Okay.
So
That only means that there's only one team coming from the East. That means only the winner for the East.
yeah,
That means that they're gonna have to like get over 60. Like the Mariners right now are like 7 games behind the Rays and the Orioles, who are tied for the AL East.
so still got 2 months left.
Dude, I'm just saying. I was like, I feel like the Mariners need to make a push, and they need to have somebody lose in that division.
There you go. It's gonna happen. Just wait on it.
All right, I can see it. I'm just saying between the Rays and the Orioles, they've both been like hot. They've both won 7 of the last 10 the past 10 games here. But I'm gonna go with Texas. I think that Scherzer ad is going to be huge for him, especially in the playoffs. That has got to make him a front runner in the um, AL, I think, in my opinion. But let's go to NL. Before we leave the AL, did Tani get traded? No,
Not this year.
I don't think so either. I think the Angels are going to try to make one more push, to try to keep him there next year. But I see him falling short again. They just don't have enough talent on that roster.
That's
But the NL, the Braves still have been unstoppable. The Marlins and Phillies, maybe for the wild card.
maybe. I just know the Braves are just running through everyone right now.
Braves got to be the favorite in the NL, in my opinion. It's not even close.
Oh yeah, I mean Acuna is a beast. Albies is a beast. Austin Riley's hitting home runs like every game. So and they're getting good pitching. So
I mean, John Murphy's has like 28 home runs as a catcher, which is like ridiculous. The team all around is just they're all dropping bombs. And their pitching is not that bad either. I mean,
Strider, Charlie Morton.
Yeah. Mike Fried. I think he comes back soon too. So.
Pirate Charlie Morton.
Oh yeah, he's still on the team. But yeah, other than the Braves killing it, the Marlins have been pretty hot. The Phillies are finally picking it back up.
Man. I'm going for the Fish the rest of this year.
Oh, me too. Of course, Florida stand up. I mean, we've been just on a roll with all the teams. The Marlins need to make it. I mean, they just got they're primed to make the World Series. I look at every other sport right now.
Let's go. We're selling out Marlins Park or whatever it's called now, Pro Player Stadium. 2023 World Series. Throw up the teal monster. Hang the Let's go.
Bring back the pinstripes.
Bring back Jeff Kona, Tom, and let him coach third base. Let's go.
But I'm shooting for him. But the Phillies have a great roster. They spent
Wait,
all that money. And
hold on. Got an update. Padres, literally just now. San Diego Padres reportedly finalizing deal for Pirates pitcher Rich Hill and first baseman G-Man Choi.
Oh, shit. We were worried that the Pirates were going to trade everybody.
That's not really like a big Rich Hill. I'm like, I don't. He can walk. He's old. But G-Man Choi was kind of like a swaggy guy in our lineup. Like he would come through with big hits. So I'm kind of sad.
We just got Santana too. So it's like, who are we playing first base?
They're gonna put Henry Davis at first base. That's who it's gonna be. Because he was in the outfield.
Yeah, typical Pirates every year.
I mean, like, it's not even like it's that big of a trade, but it's just like the somewhat decent players you do have, they're just gone. And G, not even a player, but for the Pirates, he's a solid player.
Well, that's the thing. The Pirates left our hope every year, and this week right here is whenever our dreams get shattered.
Dude, the Pirates are just
the trade deadline,
toxic relationship where you get all your hopes built up, and then you get extremely let down and lied to, and then she's like, it won't be like this next year. It won't be like this ever again. And you're like, okay, I believe you. And that starts off great. The next year, you go 20-8, and then you only win 6 out of 23 games in May, and then it's just like, okay. It's just a toxic relationship, dude. She drinks, she verbally abuses me, and it's not fun.
Well, we're talking about the Pirates. That's a segue right to NL Central, which is where we're about to go anyway. Since division, nobody's talking about the Brewers though. They're holding their own.
Brewers up there.
Yeah.
The Reds are overrated. They had fun, kind of like the Pirates, but they'll soon come down to earth.
And then the Brewers are going to win the division?
Yes, Brewers will win the division. Unless the Cubs come out of nowhere, which I doubt will happen.
I'm right with you on that. I think that the Brewers win the division. I don't think anybody's talking about them enough. I think they got a solid.
It's just such a mid-division.
Yeah, it's just such. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, both the Central should not make the playoffs, in my opinion, just because how mid both of those are. But
it's like that year when the
Hawks
made it, and they were the NFC West 7-9, and the Beastquake came.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen, and now the Brewers are gonna make a World Series run.
Well, the Brewers have been hurt all year. I mean, I know Yelich has been hurt, a little bit of it. Some of their pitchers have been hurt. So, I mean, they could make a late season push.
They could, yeah.
But, yeah, so I got the Brewers winning the division. You said you got we're agreeing there?
Yeah, and no one else is going to.
Yeah. Let's go to the West, which is the most interesting division in the NL for sure. You got the Dodgers just traded for Lance Lynn, possibly getting Verlander today. If that happens, wow. I mean, it's got to be just between them and the Braves, you would think, to make the World Series in the NL. And the Padres, I don't know. The Padres, they just got Rich Hill, but are they going to be selling Juan Soto and Blake Snell, or are they going to be trying to make a little late season push?
I don't really see anything else happening. That was just kind of like a random deal, I feel like.
Yeah.
Pirates weren't really using Rich Hill, and I feel like they were planning on moving Henry Davis to first base anyway. So they tried finding someone that would maybe suit their lineup better.
Yeah, I mean, you still got the Giants and the D-backs over there. One game behind the Dodgers, so it's tough over there.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it. Baseball stuff.
Yeah. Let's go to some NFL. Let's rank the new 11 teams release some new jerseys or new concept, or not jerseys, but new helmets as well. Let's rank. We got
down team by team, and we'll each give it a score out of 10.
All right. Yeah. We'll start off with Indianapolis. The Indianapolis Knights jerseys is what they're calling them.
I don't hate
the black helmet.
They're getting
a lot on the social media. I'm not mad about them, because especially since the Colts never do anything different anyway. I'll give them a 6. I'm not hating on them, but they're just normal.
The Colts. Yeah, I mean, I like the black helmets. I'm trying to find if I use my browser to look at it, does the camera go away?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, never mind. But the Colts, yeah. I mean, I know what they look like. I just like to get a more detailed look. But the Colts, I give it a solid 6, 8. Like, I love the black helmet and the dark blue. Like,
yeah, like I said, I was like, I'm not mad about this at all, but it's just, it's a clean look, but you got to take in mind that the Colts never do anything crazy, because they're just like one of the first franchises to, be in the NFL. So they just have that like look. When you look at them, you know that you're going to support you.
It'll look good on like a primetime Thursday, Monday night game.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah,
absolutely.
Give it a solid rating.
I think we're both on board with the 6 there. You went a little bit higher, 6 point system over here, huh?
Yeah.
We got Arizona Cardinals, a whole new look, kind of.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one a 5. The all whites, I'll give like a 7.
I'm gonna go with, just because they're gonna go with a whole new rebrand, and they basically, all they did was just basically changed to like a solid colored jersey instead of having the white on the sides. I'm gonna give it a 3 because of the hype and then what we got. Because it's basically jersey, just all instead of having a little bit trim on it.
Yeah. So what?
And I'm disappointed it's back to the old school.
Like the old school logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But after that, now we got the Detroit Lions new retro helmet.
The helmet I give an 8.8, but with the uniform, it's like a 4.9.
I know. They should have came out with a different jersey for the uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, the helmet. I mean, like, whenever you just release a helmet, I'm just like, wow, okay, cool. But like, wearing their gray uniforms that they've always had with that helmet, like, come on, at least go wear those with jerseys that they wear on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
that would have been dope.
That's probably what I ended up doing.
I just think it would be good with the gray numbers like that. I think it would look good, that helmet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it the helmet itself, giving it like a solid 8. The combo that they released it, the gray jerseys, just because the jerseys are the same, I'll give it a 3 as well.
Okay. So
Then now we got the snow cap Denver Broncos helmets. Now, to be honest, I think they're fire. Um, I'm gonna give it a 8.
are they going all white unis with the white helmet?
No, it's gonna be the retro orange jerseys
That's your orange with the white helmet.
and then pants.
Yeah,
The whole look, I'm giving it an 8.
I'll give it an 8.3.
I mean, I just love that. I love that Denver logo, and then the white instead of the blue just looks so clean with, especially with the orange jersey with the white pants with it. I like it.
Yeah, they're looking like John Elway.
Exactly. And then if they put it in the snow, ooh, it's gonna look so good in the
Yeah.
snow. But we got the Cleveland Browns, the whiteout. What do we think about that?
What's that Soldier Boy meme when he's talking about Drake? He's like, he copied my whole fucking flow. That's
Yeah.
what they did to the Bengals.
Yeah, I agree. The Bengals did the same thing last year with the whiteout. They wore them against the Dolphins, and everybody was going crazy about it. And it's like you got in the same division, and you just basically just took the same bag. It's like, come on, guys, you do better. Do better.
And then
Typical Browns move. They're always late to the party. They always, it's a typical Browns move.
And then you got the Browns, like obviously they don't have a logo, so like the orange helmet is their logo. But like if they go white, stick the freaking like sticker on the side that says 1946. Like what is that? The year World War II ended? Is that what you're commemorating?
They should put the elf on the side of the helmet.
The elf, dude, if they had all blacks with the elf on the helmet, that would be fire. Like a Halloween uniform with like black, orange trim elf on the helmet. Dude, those would be
That or at least put the dog logo on there.
the dog. I just feel like I can't.
Just for the fan base.
Yeah, like the year is one thing. It's not really like a logo, but if you like they never use like actual logo on their helmet, so I feel like they don't want to.
I don't know. I think it would look dope for an alternate.
They want to put a sticker of a helmet on their helmet.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give these ones. I'm gonna give them a 5 because they seem, but like they just basically copied the Bengals, in my opinion.
It's just like all white with brown and orange. Just I don't know. I give it like a 6.3.
Then we got the Tampa Bay Creamsicles. Always been a fan.
Oh
Always
yeah.
been a fan. Bring them back. I'm giving these. I'm giving these an 8.5.
Yeah, I might go like 8.4.
Yeah, yeah. Can never go wrong with those. Love those things. They should have never got rid of them. They should have always kept them as an alternate.
The logo,
Yeah.
pirate with the knife in his mouth. He's like winking.
Oh yeah. All it's I like it all around. And who doesn't like creamsicles? No.
I don't think I'm a big fan of
Uh,
but I like it.
no. Yeah. I guess it's just me. Um, Minnesota Vikings. These ones are getting a lot of love. To be honest, I don't. I mean,
All right.
well, I mean, what's the difference? The numbers?
Matt helmet. Don't they already have
Yeah.
Matt? That's,
Like,
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I mean, I love Minnesota Vikings uniforms, but like, I don't think they're that much different than the original ones.
I guess they're supposed to look like they're like 70s uniforms.
Yeah. So like the logos a little different. I get it. in like it's a little bit different in purple, but
For the throwback factor, I give it a 7.5.
yeah, I was gonna say just 'cause like I mean I'm a big fan of the block numbers. I'm not gonna lie, and it still looks clean. Just for me, it looks about like you can just tell the Vikings really didn't change much except for the numbering.
No, they didn't.
And like they went to that the obviously like the kind of like matte looking helmet, but yeah, I'll give it a seven because I mean they still look fire. I ain't gonna lie. I mean I love the Vikings uniform. I just don't see much difference in them.
Things go hard. Shout out my boy Greg Joseph, man. You got picking them things.
Yes, sir.
Greg,
Then we got the Kelly Green from the Philadelphia.
oh,
Man, it hurts me to say these, but these are fire.
I'm about to go on DHgate or whatever, China.com, and caught me Jalen Hurts Kelly Green jersey. That jersey is gonna put up numbers at frat house parties this fall. Let me tell you, it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, this is a solid 9 in my opinion. 9.5. 9.5.
9.6. Yeah, it was 9.5. 6.
9.5.
Not a 10, but close.
9.5 for those. The solid. Now we got the Jets throwbacks.
So make it as if they put back the old Veterans Stadium and made them play their games there with those uniforms. Just reassemble it.
But we got the Jets throwbacks. What do you think about those?
They kind of remind me of a Pop Warner team we played when we were in Pop Warner. I don't know. The Delray Shamrocks is what they look
Oh, the
like.
Shamrocks?
Yeah, they look so basic and
yeah.
Like promo video, Aaron Rodgers looks so goofy too. He was wearing like a kicker face mask, so like his face mask was like down to here. I don't know. I just don't think it looks good. But I like the throwback factor, so I'll say a 5.4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 3 there.
Yeah.
I'm just like
But if they go back and play games at Shea Stadium, we'll go up to like a 6.5.
We got the Tennessee Titans with bringing the old Oilers look. Super clean. Super.
Question. So, Houston Oilers, right? Do you think the Titans should have the right to claim the Oilers and like those uniforms, or do you think it should be given to the Texans?
Well, the first year, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they were the Tennessee Oilers.
They were.
The Titans the next year.
But like, I feel like people in Houston would appreciate those way more.
100%. They're paying homage to where they played before.
I just think it would be sick to see the Texans come out in the Oilers uniforms.
They can't though because that wasn't part of their franchise.
But I don't think that's how it works. So you're telling me that the Baltimore Ravens should wear Cleveland Browns throwbacks? Because that's how that should work.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. And I was like, that's a good idea. Good argument. But it's true. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Now I'm kind of thrown off. It's kind of like the NBA, being like, oh yeah, hey, the New Orleans Pelicans, like we're gonna wear the Charlotte Hornets jerseys because we're the New Orleans Hornets because we were New Orleans Hornets at one point.
Yeah.
Even though the Charlotte Hornets no. I don't know. Uh,
Or like, what's another one? Like, I don't know. I'm saying like the same thing with hockey too. Like the Dallas Stars shouldn't be able to wear the Minnesota North Stars throwbacks. The Wild should be able to wear those.
they used to be in Minnesota.
Yeah, just stuff like that. As like
I
examples.
get it, but at the same time, it's like it's from the franchise,
I get
you know?
that's franchise, but it's like I don't know. I get why it's like that. I just think for the Oilers Texans scenario, it should be the other way around.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just my opinion. But they were the Tennessee Oilers their first year. Yeah.
So that's why they had the same logo and color scheme and everything, so I think it's fine.
I think if they play, they should both wear them, and one play the baby blue, and one wear the white, and they just go at it. Or keep it fresh.
Yeah, and they bring back Warren Moon to officiate.
Call it the boiler for the Oilers.
But what do you ranking the jerseys? I said a 9.
For the Oilers,
Yeah.
if it was the Texans, I'd give it like probably a 10. But since it's the Titans, I'm going at 8.5.
I think they're up there with the Kelly Greens. I could put those neck and neck. I'll put the 9.5 just because I put the Kelly Green one there.
I would like them more because I'd like to have one, but the Titans don't really have like a player that I like that much. So it's
Oh
like,
no, I'd just be rocking the Warren Moon or the Earl Campbell or maybe Eddie George.
the Warren Moon jersey would go crazy.
And then lastly, got the Seattle Seahawks throwbacks.
10.
10, hands down. It's not even close. It's a 10. It's a 10.
What's that? What's it from? It's something from a movie. But the guy goes 10, 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. Those are solid all
Yeah.
around.
Do you know what year they went from those uniforms to like the new style they have now?
It was the year before they played or a couple years before they played the Steelers in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
that,
I'm pretty sure like 2001.
I was gonna say, yeah, like 2001, I think was the last season they wore them.
And the reason I remember this is because when my dad bought me the first Xbox when it came out in what, like 2000, 2001? Something like that. And they had NFL Fever. And in the first NFL Fever, they had those uniforms. But in the next one, like 2, 3, they had the new uniform.
Well, just think about this. When was Sean Alexander on the team? It was sometime in there because I remember Sean Alexander as a kid always wearing that jersey before the um new one. But I know that Sean Alexander like retired in like 2000, like a year after the Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yeah,
So
something like that.
I mean, I guess it doesn't help because I don't know when Sean Alexander was drafted. But yeah, I mean, I'm going top 3 jerseys out of those is definitely Seattle, um, Houston, and Philly for the top 3 jerseys that they've released so far.
I'm going to go Seattle number 1, Eagles number 2, and not the Browns.
You're not putting Philly in there after you just hyped it up so much?
I did. I said they were number 2.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Seahawks, then Eagles, then
Tampa?
yeah, Tampa.
Yeah. Tampa was, I mean, I just had to put the Philly ones in there, though. The Philly ones are fire.
Oh yeah, they're so clean.
So, all right, guys. I think that does it for our weekly recap this week. Let us know what you think about our jersey ratings. And tune in next week for another recap. And we got some new content coming out throughout the week as well. Y'all have a good week.